what you put for E. It wanted to know what the difference was between 0.5 and 0.10, negative 10 on the number line. That's distance. Distance is absolute value. Absolute value is always positive. So an expression will be negative 10 subtract a positive 5 will give you that 10 plus 5, 15-point difference between these two numbers on the number line. Or I could write it a different way. At my starting point, 5 minus a negative 10, which will still give me that 10 plus that 5 points on that number line. So either way, it's an absolute value of either a negative 15 or the absolute value of either a positive 15, which is a 15-point move on this number line either way you look at it. Your number line would look like this, because between 5 and negative 10 there's 15 points, positive distance. When you went down and looked at F, I only did one because every single one of them is the same way. When you keep, change, change, and keep, change, change, this is the same problem. Split. The commutative property, we changed the order. Yesterday we found out when we changed the order on these problems, in addition, that they were equal. It did not matter what order you put them in. Here, when we did that, this answer was negative 5. When we switched their places, this answer was a positive 5. No, they are not equal, and it happened on all four of them. Because when you change the sign of that second number, the second number is the 3 here, but the second number becomes the 2 here, and we're changing the signs of those numbers because it's subtraction. So even doing number 2, 3, and 4, all of them are no. Because the first one had a positive or a negative answer, but the second answer was the opposite. It did affect it. So the commutative property, if you work through 1, 2, 3, and 4, you would have seen the commutative property does not work on subtraction problems. And that's what number 5 was asking. Did it work? No, it did not. Because you were getting the opposite answer each time. Are there any questions about our activity today, 2.2, and just looking at subtraction problems, whether they were like or unlike, and having a chance to work with the algorithm we came up with, or with the keep, change, change algorithm? You had homework that was due today. I'm going to call you up by rows to put this lesson and the homework in the basket. Do not get up unless I call your row, please.